Give the guy a break. Like, this was a lot going on. I know he initiated the ultimatum, but it was just so
That's
much.
where I come
Yeah,
in because while I'm with you, this is different. And the way that she acted also, like just seeing them together,
yeah.
I would crash out also. And then I had to do this alone. Like I can't even cheat if I want to. I would absolutely crash out. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. What is going on, y'all?
We took a little break because obviously it is the holidays, but we could not go out into the world into 2025 without talking to you guys first, obviously. We wanted to do a physical episode where you could see us. Both of
Mhm.
us have like some different backgrounds. We got some things, we got some feng shui going on for the new year.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's really going to be popping. Like things are changing positively. And, I don't know how you're going to feel about this one, but we do have some things to get into.
We do have some things to get into, guys. So we have a huge announcement. Um, but not so huge because I think you guys will be okay. But as of right now, I have been going through some challenging times and certain things that I just want to explore and do differently. As of right now, I have picked up a second job. And if y'all know, that means I have two jobs. And that is a huge deal right now, for me. So, with that being said, I have decided to step back. But don't worry, I'm not leaving full time. I'm still going to be on here twice a month. But you guys are going to start getting more guests. You guys are going to get solo episodes with Kaya. And it's kind of going to be like pretty much the same in a way. I'm just not going to be on as much because Kaya already has her solo episodes that she does for Bravo I'm Black. So it's going to be kind of like the same formula. Uh, we're still going to be talking Bravo. We're still going to be giving y'all your pop culture stuff and delivering all that good news. And you will always be my cousins at the end of the day. So I'm still going to come on here and cut up and guest on other podcasts from time to time. So not much is going to change, but I'm just going to be on here in, how can I say it? In a lesser, is that a word? In a lesser capacity. So that is my announcement. And I still want you guys to support. I still want you guys to leave good reviews. And I still want you guys to listen because we still got something to say at the end of the day. And Kayla still has something to say at the end of the day. So that's what I'm going to say. And I'm just happy to be back. I am happy to come on here when I do, though, to talk and chat with you guys because it has been a while. I think the last time we chatted was it last week? No, it wasn't last week because it was holiday time. The week before that, when we talked Bravo and Married to Medicine. But this time around, we're going to be talking some ultimatum today. We're going to be talking about our New Year's resolutions and a few things that we want to accomplish in 2025. And we're also going to look back on a few things that we wanted to accomplish for 2024 and have a kiki about it. I don't want to make it too heavy. So I'm going to give the floor to Kaya.
Yeah, you guys, honestly, I'm not gonna front. I sobbed when he told me because I hate this. I
She
hate
did.
this in every capacity because I don't, no offense to you guys, but like when we do this podcast, it's about me and Aaron. So
Mhm.
I just like, and obviously I was going through a lot of things at the same time, and Aaron has been here for me. So it was like 2 days out of the week, I knew that no matter what happened, we would have that kiki time. But on the positive side of things, I'm so proud of Aaron, especially like what he's doing now. It's like something that we kind of we kind of think that he's meant for, because I can't tell you what it is just yet until he settles into it, obviously. But like,
Yes.
it's something that he's meant for, and it's something that is just, it fits him so well. And I can't wait to see where he takes this.
Stop. You're
So
getting, you're gonna make
I'm
me.
so proud of you, because you've been stagnant for a while, because we
Mhm.
all get used to doing the same thing. You go to your job and then you film, we record the podcast, and that's pretty much it. And that's all we've known for 4 years. But now, yeah, I'm going to have you a little bit less, but you're actually going to be climbing higher, reaching further, making more money, getting good health care, like doing all these things that obviously I know that you're capable of. But you kind of had to just sit back and see, what does Aaron want, and get that. So as sad as it will be that you won't get as much of Aaron as you should, you will be proud to know that he is out there accomplishing his dreams. And also, you never know when he's going to pop back in. Maybe he'll decide to come back and do a little bit more. Maybe, me and Kendrick can bully him into 3 episodes,
Not
or
bullying.
maybe, we'll have like a cousin spin-off. Like, you never know what could really happen. But right now, he is busy, and I
Mhm.
always say he's doing big boy shit, because this
We
is
are.
big boy shit.
This is
This is Beyonce grown woman shit. Okay.
this is the beginning. This is only the beginning. And I'm so happy to have been here for this amount of time. I'm not like I feel like I'm putting in the resignation letter, but I'm really not. Because like I said, I'm still gonna be on here 2 times a month. And if
Yeah,
you
but we
really
know
look
that you're
at
gonna
it,
notice, because okay, so this is the structure, you
yes.
guys. Bravo, I'm Black. We're moving that to Patreon. Bravo, I'm
Mhm.
Black is gonna be Patreon. We're gonna have 8 episodes a month. Okay. Because personally, I've been going through like some health things, but in general, since I'm not going to have Aaron to help me as much, it's going to be that same 8 episodes a month, 4 pop culture episodes and 4 Bravo Center episodes. Bravo on Black is going to be moved to the Patreon, so you guys sign up for the Patreon. Okay, I'm starting January. Bravo on Black is going to regularly be on there, at least 1 episode a week. And then I'm going to have guests that you already know and love, like Kendrick, like Raven, like Ryan. Okay. And then we're going to try to get some new guests on that you guys have been telling me, hey, check out this person. I would love to hear you, combine and collab with them. We're going to have that. And then you're going to have me solo sometimes. So it's going to be a good mixture of me solo, me with Aaron, me with Kendrick, me with Raven, and me with God knows who. It's going to, create some new opportunities to collab. And yeah, we just wanted to just let you know, because we obviously know that our schedule has been kind of wonky. I've been on here solo trying to hum and tap dance and distract y'all until
No.
Aaron can get back and tell you what's going on.
Yes, and it's something that we wanted to talk about for a while, but we just had so many things going on, and it doesn't help that this was around holiday time too.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm happy that it's out. The cat is out of the bag now, and
Yes.
it's going to be more of the same. So don't get sad. Don't feel like you're gonna miss out on something because you're really not. It's a great show. And I said
Don't
that.
spread rumors that we're actually like beefing. We're not
Yeah,
beefing.
we're not beefing.
You
None of
would
that is
know.
going on. We're not Kill and what's her name? V from Team Mom, because they just ended their podcast and they have some actual beef, but we're not them.
Yeah. We're definitely not them.
Yeah.
Out of everyone, we're not them. And we're not B Simone and her friends either. Okay, so now that we have told you what's going on, let's get into, what do you want to start first? Do you want to look back at the resolutions that we made for
Yeah.
2024?
I think we should look back at the resolutions and see what we have here. So we said that we wanted to have an NSYNC reunion. I feel like that's Kaya. That's definitely Kaya. And then I followed up with we're gonna have Taraji P. Henson. That did
Yeah,
not happen.
that did not happen, but it still can happen
Yeah,
one
it
day.
still can happen one day. So we're gonna hold on to that. We're not,
Yeah,
we're gonna put that to the
anything's
side.
possible, I feel.
Anything's possible. But we also, our third was to have merch. And
And
look
we
at what
did
we
that.
did. We did. Now, were we consistent with it? Maybe not so much. But at the beginning of the year, we were, especially when Sandoval, when the Scandoval thing was happening.
Too, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, like during Vanderpump Rules season, that's when we launched and that's when we really pushed it. But it's still available for purchase.
yeah.
Raised by Real Housewives, a couple of people really like that one because that is the truth. Like these are the women that raised us. They've been around
Mhm.
since what, 2006, 2008, depending on what franchise you watch. So we have that merch, we have t-shirts, we have cups, we have blankets,
Yeah, so
like
literally
maybe,
blankets. Like,
yeah,
come on.
we have the merch, okay, and it's still relevant merch. We just aren't like pushy people,
Yeah,
but we want you to buy it, and we want you, like Aaron just said, please leave the 5-star reviews. That
yes.
helps a lot. So what should we bank on, or what should we resolute in 2025? I think that two of
Mhm.
those were like knock out of the park crazy resolutions, and then one was absolutely necessary,
Yeah,
or it was available to be done. So realistic. Okay, so one realistic one, and then two maybe like crazy ones. I think a realistic one is we should collab on the timeline more, like basically like see our faces more type beat.
yes.
Like we should do more skits, or
I feel
like,
like that's gonna happen. I have a feeling, guys, that's gonna happen.
okay, so we should do more skits. That should be the realistic one. And then who would be like a dream guest?
Jason Segel.
Why would you? What, did you just watch? Well, why Jason Segel?
Because I love him.
Since when?
I've always loved him. But I think like I always forget about it. He's like how you feel about Adam Sandler is how I feel about Jason Segel.
Wow, wow. Okay, so what brought him
Something
top of
about him.
mind?
It was that shrinking show.
Oh, on
I bel
Apple.
yes, yes. I seen the first episode of it, and I don't remember much of it because I was just looking at him the whole time. But I'm very interested in him. It's something about him that I really like. And I realized that over the weekend.
That's so random.
I know
I've
it's
I've
random.
been
Yeah.
hearing so much about shrinking. I heard that it's a really good show. If you guys don't know, yeah, this is coming out tomorrow. So if you guys don't know, because I refuse and I've already used up my free trial multiple times,
But don't worry, because
Apple will be
yes.
free on the 4th and the 5th. Apple TV is going to be free January 4th and January 5th.
And guess what? That's exactly when I'm gonna finish the
Shrinking.
Bad Sister series
Oh,
too. Because I started today, I seen the first
okay.
episode today, and I'm like, I'm going to be obsessed with the show. I know it. I'm invested. They already have 2 seasons. I literally thought this just came out. And I'm gonna finish Shrinking with Jason Segel. Now, am I gonna remember what happens on the show? Probably not, because the purpose of me watching isn't to actually watch the show, but it's just to see Jason Segel even more.
The thing is, I'm going to need you to remember what happens on Shrinking, because if we get Jason Segel on the pod, what are we going to say?
Not much. Just,
Hey, how you doing?
sit there.
Are you single? You like
I
boys or
wonder,
girls?
is Jason Segel married? Let's take a look.
Okay, so you say Jason Segel. What is something else that we can put? Oh, you know what?
It's
Non-podcast
not.
related thing. We need to do another trip, another cousin trip.
Yes. So that can actually be our third because I feel like we did Atlanta and Atlanta was fun, but I feel like we need to do Texas.
We were supposed to do Houston this year, but some things
Yes.
got in the way. So I think that we need to do Houston,
I
and we need
agree.
to touch down in Houston with the cousins. I want to try to get Raven to come also.
Yes. And the baby.
Exactly. Bring the baby. That's the thing.
And the
With
and
my
the, like and the husband. Let's be clear.
yeah, because he
Because
can watch the baby.
true. True. I do know that they have a Papados in Texas too.
That's the
That
whole
much
reason
I
that
do
we
know.
decided that we were going to do
Did
Houston.
you know that that same Papados that we went to in Atlanta, Beyonce has been to that Papados?
I felt it when we walked in.
Okay. That's exactly what it was because I'm like, something feels
The spirit
the
was
spirit is so strong every time I walk in there.
oh, all
It's
times you
so
walked in there.
strong. Yeah.
No, like I'm not surprised because
The two times that I walked in.
that's how it felt. Like when you go to Papado, it's an experience. And even like walking through the restaurant, you see like the fresh seafood, but you see the vibes, you
Mhm.
see the people that are there, the
Yeah.
energy of the waiters. It's just not a regular place.
And they're fine too.
Exactly. It's where the players play.
Um, and then I have a fourth one.
Yeah. What about personal goals? Like personal resolutions?
Okay, so aside from I'm gonna get to personal, but the fourth one
Okay.
is gonna be I want Kaya to have a baby. I want a nephew. That's gonna be the fourth goal. Now the fifth for personal, I'm gonna be on my
Because now
fitness.
we're beefing. Now
Well,
you guys can
I'm
spread
just
that.
getting back because I remember you said this to me
But
like
I
two
was
weeks ago.
dead serious, and I
And I
still
am too.
am. I literally
I
want
am
you to have a
too.
baby. I dead ass
I
like am
am
ready for
too.
you.
I
You're
feel
doing
like
this
this is
just
the
to get back at me.
No, I do. I really do feel like this is the perfect time to have a baby.
That's the
And if you
craziest
can, I
shit.
do see that Jason Segel is single, and I believe he's straight. So
If it's Jason Segel, I will have that baby in a minute. I was
thank
supposed to
you.
be, I was technically, I think this was the Patreon one that we did. I was supposed to be married. I said that I was going to get married this year. That ain't happened. Next year, my personal goal is to have a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Damn, that's hot.
No baby though.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I want one at the end of it.
I still want for you to have a baby for real though.
No,
That's
it's not gonna happen. But I want you to have a baby. Seriously,
but I'm dead ass. Like you don't get
I'm
it.
serious. I'm serious.
Okay, so what were you gonna say? Because that really pissed
Oh,
me off. Because the efforts that I go to not have a baby, if you only knew how hard that Plan B fights.
okay. So personal, I'm definitely gonna be on my fitness journey again. Again,
That's
um,
okay.
and it's like I feel like we do this every year specifically, and I'm not even gonna say me. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna
because
say
I
we. I'm gonna say me.
yeah, because I don't do that.
I do this every single year, the beginning of the year, and they literally have a meme about it too. And it's like this guy looking up, and it's like the first day back at LA Fitness or Planet Fitness. And that's gonna be me. It's like I just want to get on this fitness journey. And I have been taking it a little bit more seriously with just these past few weeks. I have not been eating the best by all means. Not every day, but some days I definitely eat healthy. I definitely have cut my portions down a lot. So if I do eat bad, I just don't eat as much for the that day. But I just really want to get into fitness again. And I know that's going to be really hard for me. I'm going to need to motivate myself. I feel like I'm not going to have much time, but I'm gonna balance it and I'm gonna make it happen because it's just like I just have to. I have to be fine again. And you know how you guys look at pictures of yourself and you do the compare and the contrast,
Yeah.
especially with Snapchat when they show you memories and you're like, shit. And I remember I thought I was doing too much here. I was like, damn, Aaron, you're just getting, crazy. But like
Okay.
compared to now, it's just like, what happened?
I feel that way when I feel that way when I like go a long time without putting doing my hair and makeup. Like for example, the day that I celebrated my birthday, I did my makeup and like in the morning time I was blonde, in the evening time I was black. And I was just like, who is that person? Like you look at that like as a different person. Like you forget who you are. So I think that in your same vein of wanting to get on your fitness journey, I want to go back to being the bad bitch that I was again.
That's how it is. That's how it feels. Yeah.
I need to stop being raggedy. At least twice a week, I have to stop being
It's
raggedy.
hard to stop though.
Yeah,
Like it's hard
you're
to
telling
stop.
me.
It's hard to stop because every day I'm like, I'm not gonna be raggedy and things just happen. I feel like I get what our parents mean when they just come home and they unbutton that top button from their pants and they just sit down
For hours.
and that's it.
Yeah,
And they just release their stomach out of their pants.
and I
That's
get
how
it.
I feel.
No, that's what happens to me.
That's how I feel all the time. So it's time to get back. And what's gonna help me and motivate me is that Beyonce documentary,
Which one?
Homecoming.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
When she was, oh,
When she was like, "Yeah, I've
ooh,
stretched my body out."
yeah. So, okay, are you inspired by obviously it was Beyonce Bowl?
Yes, that's exactly what inspired me. I'm glad you knew. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it was. It was Beyonce Bowl, and it was like this old Snapchat that I seen of myself, and I was like, "Who is that?" Wow, it's been a while.
And then you also remember, me personally, I remember the niggas that I had when I looked a certain way.
Oh yeah, that
And
seems
it's just like,
yeah.
oh, I remember this because I went there with him and I was looking good that night. So it's like, you know what? Yeah,
Good too.
I gotta get that's what inspires me.
Good too.
Especially if I want
And
to have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. It's like
when you
you
look at
gotta
them
look
niggas too, and you go on their Instagram, and literally
exactly
they are on their own journey, and they
right.
look good as hell, and it's like I gotta,
Hold on now.
I can't be no lemon pepper stepper. I gotta get up.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so you are back on your fitness journey. I
Yes,
am back on my stop being raggedy journey, and that's that. I've been trying out new hairstyles, so that's going to continue also.
I
I
love the
don't
black. Like I said, I just feel like this is so like Degrassi season 8.
I think that I want to try like big and curly black because I that's the one thing
Ooh,
that I really haven't. Because this year I've done blonde, I've done red, I've done black, I've done curly black, and I've done curly red, but I have not done like big and curly.
oh, this is
So I
gonna
think I
be
want to try that.
nice.
And then I also want to get into like not gothic, but more like a dark vixen makeup.
Oh, okay.
So that kind of vibe. And then as far as fashion, I feel like for me, this year I stepped the way that I wanted to step.
You did. You did. I would have to say my favorite look this year from you was definitely that meta event.
Oh,
Like,
the
yeah,
leather.
the leather.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That was it for me. It was just something about that with the shades and the hair.
My favorite look from you was when we did the direct TV filming and you had the two piece, the blue two piece.
Yes.
That shit ate.
I did like that look. And I'm gonna like it even better, guys. I'm gonna literally put those clothes on once I get halfway in my fitness journey, and we'll see how
And the
different it
way it
looks.
fits.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll see how
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes with that.
Hell yeah. Okay, so let's look back on some of the things that we watched and
I got a
just give some
list, y'all.
commentary on it, Joe.
I got a list, y'all. So Power, Rip Monet Tejada,
Number one, rule number one, RIP, Monet Dama,
Monet
which
Tejada.
was the inspiration to your favorite look. I was
Yes.
channeling Monet, but blonde. Yeah, that Power was good. It ended this year. That was something that ended this year. That's crazy. The Power series ended. I'm waiting to see what 50 Cent does next. I'm waiting to see if these characters will come back, if these what these actors do next, because
Mhm.
I want to see them in the same environment. And I don't know what's going on, but I don't think that Ghost is coming back, and I'm fine with that. But you know, great series, great people.
We also had The Boys.
It wasn't my favorite season, but I will never forgive you and Kendrick for coming on here and dogging the shit out
We
of that
did.
when I was in the
Oh
hospital.
Lord.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my gosh.
dogged the shit out of it. Like I'm talking dog walk. Talked about it like it was.
I
It
thought it
was.
was a pretty good show.
You did.
We also
Oh, okay.
we also had X-Men 97, which was my shit from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good show. Such a great job. Just everything, the storylines, the characters, the designs, the costumes, the punchlines and quotes that I've learned.
Would
Just
you think that that's your like show of the year? Like your favorite series, TV series of
let's
the
take
year?
a look at all of these. Uh no,
Okay.
but close. Definitely close. It's definitely up there in my favorites.
So what's your number one
Oh, number one was Sets in the City. That's easy for this year.
for your watch? Okay, your watch
Yeah, from
overall.
my watch overall, it was Sets in the City, the best watch.
So what was your best new like show?
Ooh, best new show.
Not like new necessarily, like new
Uh-huh.
season or
I would say The Last Airbender actually.
Avatar. So you like that?
Yeah,
You
I would
like
give it
that?
to Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is also on our list because we did watch that and we did enjoy it. That was another
Yes.
one from start to finish. They're actually working on season two now. I want to say they should almost be done. But I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to that. Traders was
Oh,
also really good.
so good, and it's about to come back around again.
And don't know if it's gonna be as good, but
But it was. I'm taking it for what it is, and
yeah,
this year was excellent between the MJ meme and Phaedra. Like everything about that show was unpredictable and amazing.
House of Dragons for you.
House of the Dragon 8 down.
Hmm.
Okay, like dragons, period. Blonde bitches,
I
period.
believe it.
Targaryens, 8.
Did Secessions in this year or last year?
That was last year, and you never
Okay.
watched it. Yeah,
Well, you didn't have to say that, but I was literally just trying to.
yeah. No, I just wanted to tell you because you told me that you were going to watch it. You and
I
Kendrick.
said that.
You and Kendrick said that you would give
I
it a
say so much
chance.
shit on this show.
Okay, go ahead.
Love Island. I got into that. That was really big for me this year. And I really enjoyed that. And shout out to my sister again for getting me into it because she was watching it and I'm
Yes.
like, what is this? And she made me watch 3 episodes and I'm like, okay, I love it. And we just kept watching.
And I'm just so glad that she did that because you know that I have been watching, me and Kendrick have been watching that shit for like 2 summers before you started watching it. And we really wanted you to get into it. But it's the kind of show that if you don't get someone to sit down and watch multiple episodes of it, they're not going to like it.
And you think
Because
you're bad. Like she, I would go in her room to tell her good night, and it would be like 12 a.m. and she would be under her covers with the phone, and I would just hear like people from Love Island like crying and laughing, and I
Yep,
would hear Kaylor. Oh my gosh,
yep, yep. What a time.
Love Island.
So, well, speaking of love, Love Island, Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. Yes, that's definitely on our list.
Wasn't it
We
like
already talked
two? There
about.
was two seasons of Love is Blind, I think.
Oh, was there was I
The one
believe.
that just went off, and then Netflix had tweeted the one where the girl said that she looked like Megan Fox was also this year. It didn't feel like it was this year.
That was damn
That season
Vanessa.
was way better than this last season
Yeah,
because this last season was ass trash grass.
it wasn't. I still watched it.
Well, yeah, I still watched it, but
Yeah,
it was
it wasn't.
terrible.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't the best. Uh, I said Sex in the City. We had Baddies Caribbean. You got Baddies Midwest.
Well, Midwest was this year. Yeah,
Yeah,
Midwest is the one that's airing now.
yeah,
Okay, so I wanted to ask you, what do you like better with the baddies?
Midwest.
Me too.
Midwest. They're bringing it. Caribbean, I think it just got lost in translation at some point because you're just like, I don't care anymore. But Midwest, it's like it's a fight every second, and I like that. And then we have Jocelyn's Cabaret, Texas.
From beginning to end, there was not an episode that I was not entertained.
Agreed, agreed. We also have Love After Lockup,
Excellent.
Chef's Kiss, really good. I'm still watching that now because I gotta catch up. Uh, and then Mama June, Family Crisis.
Sad, but necessary viewing because she don't give a fuck
Because
about nobody
after
but
that
herself.
sad stuff happened, it got glad because this shit was funny. We had Bridgerton. Bridgerton came back.
Bridgerton came back, baby, and Penelope showed her ass and titties, okay? Because that show was so good. I was on here talking about that shit, like
Hmm.
when it came, because they split into two parts. Netflix, please stop doing that shit. I don't
Yeah,
know,
because it
like,
pisses me off.
stop doing that shit. Are you watching Squid Game? I don't watch it.
No, I don't know. I want to kind of dabble in it just to see, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't watch it. I'm not gonna watch it either. Sorry, y'all.
Uh, Sex Lives of College Girls still going strong. We got that back.
I love the last episode, and they're
Yeah,
doing exactly what you said by breaking that girl. Like she's in their dorm room at this point,
yeah.
and it's
And
like, okay,
she's not pissing me off as much. I will give her that. Like, because it's just so many other things going on. I don't want her back next season, but she's not pissing me off yet. Vanderpump Villa is an honorable mention.
was it?
Uh,
But shout out to all the Bravo shows and Bravo
yeah.
related shows in general.
Mia Culpa.
Okay, so movies.
Okay, yeah, Mia Culpa, The Deliverance, uh, Brewster's Millions Christmas. If you guys haven't seen that, that's on BET Plus. It's a really good Christmas movie, and I don't care that Christmas is over. It's still really good. It still stands up very well. And Thelma Hopkins is on it from Family Matters. She's Aunt Rachel. China Anne McClain is on it. Romeo Miller is on it, and I think you should go see it. And it's another McClane sister, and you know how I feel about the McClane sisters.
Exactly. So go watch it right now. BT
Go watch it.
Plus.
And that boy from Everybody Hates Chris is on it too, the brother.
Drew,
Yeah, he's on it.
he's on it.
Yeah, he's
I
on
was
it.
wondering where he's been because I know
Yeah, he
where
literally looks like he just hopped off the Everybody Hates Chris set.
he still looks
Like
the same.
he has not grown. Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, shout out to Abbott. Obviously, we were doing series. Abbott is currently still going. They will be back January 8th, I believe, or whenever the
Hmm.
next Wednesday is with the It's Always Sunny crossover. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to hold y'all. I think it's going to be funny, but I thought that they were going to cross over with a different show. I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I hate that they chose that, but
Well, damn, I was trying to let them off easy, but yeah, okay.
yeah, I wish they would have chose Beauty and the Black. That's another one.
Beauty and the Black. Okay, so great. The TV Raven finally watched Beauty and the Black, you guys, and she loved it apparently.
It's a good
So
show, and I'm still waiting for the second half.
coming out in
Uh,
spring,
did I say Mia Culpa?
Challengers. Yes, you said Mia Culpa. Challengers was a big one. I love
Oh yes.
Challengers. I love the score for Challengers. I love the obviously tennis core, pickleball core
You and my
fashion.
sister literally have the same taste. I'm realizing that more and more because
Yeah,
she's like movie of the century.
it
And I'm
is.
like, why are you even watching
She
this?
knows the vibes because the girlies get the vibes. Period.
She is too
And it's
cold.
Zendaya. To be fair, Zendaya can't go from Shake It Up to
Yeah, and I think that's why my mom probably didn't think
making
twice about
boys
it.
kiss on Challengers.
Girls chase, girls to chase.
These boys to me.
Where's someone get the
Got
house
to
of me?
be.
So
Singing.
simple, boys
Boys
chase,
chase.
girls
Boys
to
chase
chase
girls.
girls.
Okay. Piece by piece, which I did not shut the fuck up
Yeah.
about all year. Pharrell should absolutely, to the point where he emailed me. I don't know how
Please
he got
don't
our
bring it
email
up. Cause
address.
like, listen, that week, three people emailed, and I think it was somebody else. Who else was it?
I was someone black, and I was just, it's great to be recognized by
And
these people.
twice, guys, from two different emails.
I was just so happy, and I was like, thank you.
Hey,
Like, hey, it's
I still
Oprah.
believe it was him. He was probably off the Hennessy.
Then you know what? Hit me up. Hit me up.
We had Doom Prophecy. We didn't talk about it much because I still don't know what the fuck is going on. But it's over now if you guys want to check that out.
It's
Sonic
Kiwi.
3. Kay has
I
seen it. I
saw
still gotta
Sonic
see
3.
it.
Jim Carrey plays two people in it. It
He's
was great.
literally living Maddie.
Yeah. And then they introduced the girl Sonic at the end. Yeah.
Rouge?
Yeah.
They introduced Rouge.
In the after credit scene.
I gotta go. Okay. We had the Knuckle series, that was okay. That wasn't good. It was
It was
trash.
actually terrible.
Team Mom Next chapter, really good. A lot is actually going on like behind the scenes. Janelle broke up with August as like
Oh,
a
she
little
did?
side note. Yeah, apparently they're not together because she feels lonely. But she unfollowed him from Instagram, and she's most likely not going to be on that season because they let her go. Amber is still going to be on, I believe. Ashley is still going to be on. And we're going to see more about her life and more about the new guy that she's with, and less about Bar, which I'm kind of happy about. And yeah, and Cheyenne is still boring as hell, but you guys knew not much was going to change from that. That guy is probably still going to go to the challenge again and make it seem like he's going off to fucking war. He was like, "I love you, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to be away for a while." Like, girl, you let me not.
That's Teen
Yeah,
Mom is gonna come up again,
it
but
will come up again. But you know what I do want to talk about?
yeah.
The ultimatum.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Teen Mom, you know Zaina from Teen Mom, don't you? So can you tell me?
Zaina is from Team Mom.
She's the girl's friend. That's what I've been waiting for you to talk about.
What?
Zaina was on Teen Mom as someone's friend. I think it was Ashley's friend. You didn't know?
What the fuck? Hold on. Oh,
I've been
she's
waiting
Cheyenne.
for you. Yes. So do you remember her?
I take that back, guys. Cheyenne's not that boring. I'm so sorry, Zaina. I did not know that you came on with Cheyenne. I like you, Zaina. I'm sorry. I did not mean. I hope I did not offend her because I would like. Fuck. I didn't know that. Oh my god.
So now you know. And it's Mike's
And I
super
could
short
see them
show.
being friends. Fuck, she's never gonna forgive me because she has Anna Mac energy. But I do like Zaina. I do think that Zaina is a good person, and I hope she overlooks what I said.
Did you finish it today or something? Because what
I
was
texted you like 20 times,
yes,
and I'm
that's what
like,
I'm
can we
saying.
talk about Ultimatum?
I want to know your thoughts because it was giving me like you've just finished and it's
Yes.
fresh in the brain.
Yes. So I finished on Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday is when I finished. I was at first, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't care about it. But I kept watching. Some I just like in the morning I was like, let me just watch and see what's going on here. And I watched
To
and I
finish it.
really enjoyed it. I
Okay.
really, really enjoyed it. So we have Zaina and JR. That's like the first couple that we're introduced with. Um, from the moment I seen JR, as good looking as he is,
He's a fucking lame,
yeah, he's lame.
a
And I knew
loser.
he was gonna be lame. And then it's just like we just seen that come out more and more and more, especially when we met Nick. I really felt bad for Nick. I'm not gonna be lying. Like I know a lot of people are probably like, "Fuck Nick," but I felt bad for him because number one, he's like, "I'm a white male, okay, and I just did not expect my girlfriend to leave me for JR." And JR is so good looking. On top of that, he's black, so this is very different. Like I'm not even front. I understood what he was feeling. Like he felt like this was different. Shit. It was different for him. Give the guy a break. Like this was a lot going on. I know he initiated the ultimatum, but it was just so
That's
much.
where I come
Yeah.
in because, but at the same time, what the Joker say? Joker 2 is also what came out. Y'all hated it, but I love that shit. You get what you deserve.
You get what you
This what you
deserve.
wanted? We're doing the full experience.
And I just hate that Vanessa allowed them to crash out without bringing anybody new in. Like, I feel like they need to have people on standby.
This isn't Love Island. That's not how it goes.
Yeah, to just come in though, that are kind of like I don't know, maybe widows.
You are just by
Is
any
that a
means
bad
necessary.
thing? Yeah, like is it so bad?
Just introduce a random widow. Yes, it is so bad. Because what about if the widow actually like falls in love and then the person goes back to their spouse and then it's like, well, shit, not only am I a widow again, I
Well,
just didn't
it's
get
just the
picked.
beginning. Because guess what, babe? We got a spinoff specifically for the widows. That's literally
It's a
how I would
perfect match.
announce my spinoff show. But yeah, I felt bad for Nick. I definitely felt like JR was gaslighting him at certain points. Like when they would sit down and all the guys would talk, and he would go on and on and on and on and on about Sandy. That's the thing that I didn't like. He's like, yeah, we're cuddling, and I just feel like she's a great woman. And I don't know what guy would just bring her in this experience and not want to marry her. She's like perfect. She has everything. And he was going up for her so much when it came time to swap back, he's still talking about Sandy in front of Zaina.
Exactly. And
And
that's
that was the
why
crazy part to me.
on the reunion when they were like, oh, I think they fucked. I think they fucked
I do too.
for sure. And I think they like they were kissing a lot more than they were
Then
talking.
they were talking about because
I
they
think from the very first day,
them lights turned off too quick always. Like it was
they
still
were
some
too
daylight outside.
like you didn't even know that man's last name, and y'all
6 o'clock.
already and she's like, "Oh my god, we're in matching pajamas." I'm like, "Girl, you
At
just met
6
him."
p.m. Like you just ate supper. Damn.
That's
Like
fair.
it was a lot. Like they had just had hamburger helper and they're already turning off the lights. Like let the food digest before you start doing whatever you're gonna do in
It's
here.
so crazy to
It
watch,
is
and
crazy.
a lot of people are mad that I forgot what's the girl who left me. The one who left.
Um,
Like two couples left
wait, is it
during
Micah?
in the middle of the. I don't think her name is it
Micah
is
is
it
one of them because it was Micah and Shan. Oh, it was Chanel. I'm sorry, it was Chanel and Micah. Chanel is the girl,
okay? It was two
and
couples that
then
left.
Vanessa and Dave.
Vanessa and Dave. Vanessa was with Nick, and she
Yes,
left. Like they left. Two
because
couples left
she
like a
wasn't gonna
thief in
deal
the
with
night.
that.
But did you see her TikTok on what happened?
No, what
She
happened?
explained why she left. This man was literally using drugs, like hard drugs, and he snapped on her. And then
What kind of hard drugs?
hard drugs,
Cocaine?
allegedly,
Allegedly?
allegedly. And then like he snapped on her to the point where she had to spend a night alone at a hotel. Then when she got back, she said something about like he wanted to have a dance party randomly and said like it's okay, we can have a dance party. And he like turned off all the lights and like had stuff there to have a dance party, and like he was using while he was like there, and she's like, what the fuck? So she decided that she had to leave, and then he made it seem like she just didn't even want to try, and she wasn't supportive and like all this shit, and people are like blaming
Yeah.
her, and I'm like,
Well, I
if
never
this man not only like even if he wasn't using drugs, the way that he acted over what's her name, Sandy, I would have left because there's no chance. We had no chance to
correct.
try it. He was just
Correct.
completely. They're texting each other.
Crashing
He's
out.
calling her 3 billion times. Like I didn't even think that anyone else was in the room. But I will say personally, that's how all my dude acting with me. Like
I said the same thing. And
that's
I
a little
guess
bit
that's the
toxic.
thing about me. I'm gonna bring that into 2025 because I really want that. I don't care.
I
Crash
don't
out
care.
about me.
That's
Like the
like you
fact
have to.
that he came to their room, I don't
Yeah.
know how he found their room, but what really drove him crazy was when he figured out that they were right above him.
That's
And
how he
that's the
found
thing,
out.
honestly, that would do it for me too.
Yeah,
Like
because
not
there's no way.
only are you like in the same building, but you're right above me.
There's no
The way I
fucking
would get a
way.
broom and just
I would turn into Spider-Man because he said that he heard them on the balcony. Like the way that I would jump
he
off
heard and seen.
the
And I'm like,
balcony
how can you
and
see them?
crawl like Venom,
Like the fact that he was probably like,
sticking
it
out his
reminds me of
neck.
that basketball wild scene where somebody, I don't know if you remember that, but somebody overheard somebody on the balcony.
Oh my god, yes. That
It's
literally
almost
was
like a fever
so.
dream, but I want to say it was like Evelyn and somebody, Jennifer and somebody
They were
talking.
like
Did Evelyn
talking
just,
mad shit, and they were like right there. I would crash out too. And he went to the room and like, okay, so what did you think though about Sandy?
what did I think about Sandy? I
Nick and
don't,
Sandy are
I don't hate Sandy
right.
because she played her part. Like she did what she was supposed to do. And I also felt like she was very fair towards everybody. I like the way she handled Zaina because she didn't gaslight Zaina. I felt like
That's
she was
where
more
I
so
kind of disagree. Like I like Sandy. I think that she took the experiment fully. Like I ain't say
mhm.
you have to fuck the man, but allegedly, but like damn, but like okay, cool. That's
But
true.
imagine you find a guy that looks like this. She probably didn't think she was gonna go in here and see somebody that looks like
A
that.
big
Like
black fine
she's like,
man.
my dreams are come true.
The hall pass, okay, cool. But what she did do, and that's where I felt Zaina on, was I didn't even ask you how it was going, but you went out of your way to lie to me and say that we're not really booed up like that. When I watched the show and you're literally matching
Do you think that Vanessa told her to go
family,
back and say it?
I think that you think that and you want
I
me to think
do.
that.
Well, I do think that, they have to stir up some drama. So she's like, this is going to be really good when it comes back around because she's going to realize that You lied to her.
So then why did you start off saying, I don't think that Sandy gaslit Zaina when she absolutely gaslit
Because I
Zaina?
don't think it's necessarily gaslighting. I just feel
She
like
didn't even
she.
ask. She didn't care. Like she let the girl and then Sandy
That's true.
volunteered the information. I feel
That's
like
true.
Zaina was the coolest on it. Like she was like, whatever, because she was also in her thing with Scotty and Aria, which is another one of the couples. Hate
Ooh.
Scotty. I hate Scotty. I hate Scotty. He's a loser, a lame, curly headed little freak, little bitch. Like I hate Scotty. It's just like
I love Scotty.
I hate him so much.
Um,
Why do you like him? Do you like that he takes the initiative to plan stuff? Is that it, or you just like
yeah.
or what? What is it?
I think he takes the time to plan stuff. I also think he's kind of oh God, Aaron.
No, this is your last
He's
regular appearance, so just
because
let it
he's
all hang out.
toxic and I like it. He's toxic, he's crazy, he has the crazy eyes. Like the moments he knows he's wrong, but he just kind of looks at you like,
No, you're wrong.
and it looks like he's about to choke the shit out of you, and I don't know.
Okay, it's okay. So you validated that I should continue hating Scotty. Thank you. Yeah,
Why?
because the thing is like the thing that I hate about men like Scotty is that they will use age against a woman, like they aren't the same age and like they don't lose value. So when he told Zaina, he was like, "So is that what 32-year-old fun looks like? Like, nigga, you're 30. What are you talking about? You're 30 with a fucking
I
kid men's warehouse suit on, getting mad that I ate without you. Like,
not a
please."
kid's men's warehouse suit. Okay.
Look like the pillow boy suit on.
17-year-old me would scream right now because what do you mean? What's wrong with that?
Because guess what?
What's
You're 30. You want to talk about age? Like, what are you talking about?
yeah, he
Shut your ass up.
is.
And then you got mad that I didn't wait for you to eat. Like, okay, cool, whatever. But then you're just being condescending. He's just so nasty and
I get that though, because it's like, don't fucking
acts
sit here.
like a
You're
bitch.
not gonna eat a chicken cob salad in my face and think that we're gonna be cool and we're gonna kick it in front of the cameras. We're not. Like, we're definitely not. And but the difference between me and him is I think he's like he's not shy to show that side of him on camera. Like I would literally play it cool and wait for the camera guy to leave, and then I would act up. Like,
Yeah,
don't
you
do it in
you
front
see
of
a
the camera.
different
And as
person.
soon as the cameras come back on, I'm like, what do you mean?
That's what Nick did to that girl that he was with, and that's why she left because she's like, as soon as cameras went up, he was a different person.
And I kind of like that about him too. Like, so he crashed out so much that he got the same tattoo as JR and purposely. I don't care what
No, but then
anybody
he was like,
says,
he lied and was like,
purposely.
well,
Oh
there's
shit, this
no
is the
way.
wrong tattoo. This
There's no way. That was the craziest thing that I've seen this year, probably.
that was crazy.
Year in review, getting the same, because it's not like it's a common saying or like it
And you
wasn't
didn't
mom.
see?
It wasn't mom. Like you're literally sobbing, calling this girl, going to the room, then getting a tattoo the
And he's like,
same day.
holy crap.
He's like, I told him to do the other one. Like, no, you didn't. It just doesn't
That's what
happen
he
like
said.
that. It doesn't happen like that.
I thought I was there.
Nick, give me a call. Who's next?
This is toxic as hell. But by far, that's how I feel too. I get it. So you have that's how I feel about Scotty. How did you feel about Aria?
I okay, so with her and Caleb, I do think that they had an emotional connection, and
Mhm.
I think that she definitely made a mistake saying yes to the proposal because they're just not compatible, and like they should have just cut
And
that
she knew
shit.
that. She
They
knew
should
they
just
weren't.
they should have cut that shit while they were ahead. And I feel like she wanted Caleb, and then low key, I wanted her to have Caleb instead. I don't know why Caleb
But
picked
Caleb didn't want
Mariah.
her. That's the
Exactly.
thing. And it's like
Exactly.
I kind of got embarrassed for her a little bit because I'm like, girl, stop saying it. Like at a certain point, I'm not gonna keep saying, well, I feel like we would make a great couple. I feel like we would be great together. I feel like we would be perfect together. Like I'm not gonna keep saying that shit.
I wouldn't either, but I think that she was crashing out because what her and Scotty went left so bad. Like obviously on the reunion, she lost her grandma. They had a miscarriage. Scotty
Yeah.
kept being Scotty, and then at the same time, Caleb is over here acting like they had no connection. There was an emotional connection there. So when someone keeps saying that like there isn't, and we're watching it on TV happen,
Well,
it's
it's
like
because Mariah was
I
beating that
guess.
ass behind, like off cameras. Mariah was definitely doing something.
I
Like,
don't see any personality. I don't see anything in Mariah. I don't know what
but
it
that's
is.
what's so crazy because it has to be something. Like, I know that when those cameras go down, she's doing something. Like, she's either shaking ass hard as hell, like Natalie Nunn that one night after she fought Scotty, or like something's happening off that camera
Because on
that has
camera,
him
she's
hooked.
like an AI generated person. Like I don't see
Yeah.
any personality. I don't see like she's a nice girl, cool, but like I don't see anything. And
That's
I
how I feel about
really
Caleb, though. Nice guy, but after a while, I'm like, do something.
you want him to be toxic. That's the
Yeah, get
problem.
up. That's what I like about Scotty, though. It's like because you're not doing it, you could be not doing anything, just like watching the show, and he's like, and one more thing.
It was just like he did not
I
care
like
that he
stuff
was an
like that.
asshole. I can't do that. I can't do that. Like me and him would get into a fist fight.
I'm gonna move on because I feel like I'm already saying too much. Chanel,
I don't even remember that.
Chanel and my they're the ones that left.
Yeah.
Vanessa and Dave left. Oh, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about Zaina and Scotty and their relationship. I didn't even think they were compatible. I
Yeah, I
would
just
say
want her to
that.
be single. Like
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
And it was unfortunate that she had to go back to JR to deal with all of that. Um,
You can just tell that JR is like one of those dudes who literally was like fat in middle school and then he lost weight and now that's his entire personality.
and I hate it. It's so annoying
It's
because
like
it's like be normal.
congratulations, you look great, but that doesn't give you the right to act like a fucking asshole all the time.
And it was just so annoying to see how he switched up between like with Zaina and with Aria and how he acted with Scotty. And I'm gonna leave that at that. It was a big difference. Like it was like night and day. Like with Scotty, his personality came out, and it's like you don't even got to do. She's not even doing nothing. Like she's. It's not like she's going above and beyond and putting balloons in the room and shit like that. She's just sitting there.
What did you think about the whole? Someone told me you're treating this like a hall pass situation, and then he got exposed for saying it's a
That's
hall
exactly what he
pass.
was doing. Yeah,
Like you're
and
such
you
a
could tell
lame. You're a
immediately
loser.
he went to sexual stuff with her, and he's like, "Yeah, I like sloppy kisses. I pretty much want to spit in your mouth." Like. And
With
it's like,
everyone though,
whoa,
before he even decided to settle down with Sandy, he was also flirting with Aria, putting his hands all over her leg. I'm just like, sir,
calm down.
learn how to act. Like, please.
Yeah, it was just a turn off, to say the least. But this season, I gotta say, Vanessa, this season of The Ultimatum was way better than last season.
I didn't even
So
watch last season's.
yeah, yeah, because it was
That's
just
how
horrible.
bad it was.
After the second episode, it was just shit because the person that I wanted to be on there, they kicked her off. Well, they didn't kick her off, but she just voluntarily left. So, with that being said, I will say, Vanessa, this was really good, and it more than made up for that lackluster season of Love Is Blind. I see what you did there. I see.
Okay, okay, okay.
And do you notice that her looks also change? Like when Vanessa is on Love is Blind, it's more like polished, I feel. She's more like a little snooty. Like she
She's
dresses a
like,
little
I'm a
bit
mom and a
more.
wife on Love is Blind, and on The
But
Ultimatum,
ultimatum, she's
she's
like,
like a
I'm a fucking
dominatrix.
yeah.
Like she's like gonna take that fucking braided ponytail and beat you with it.
I know Nick's like, whoa, 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 slow down. Can't have all these guys looking.
Listen, she was feeling herself.
Yeah, but a good show, guys. I would highly recommend watching this season of Ultimatum. Really good cast, some
Yeah.
good couples, some interesting stuff.
Netflix has some good stuff coming out too, like newer seasons of the shows that I like personally.
Mhm.
Dubai Bling is coming back. I think the 8th. Dubai
Mhm.
Bling, and they were going to have Young, Famous, and African coming back. They were going to
Ooh.
have that new show with Chad Ochocinco's now apparently ex-wife, Wags to Riches, coming back, or
Is
well, not coming
Evelyn gonna
back.
be
Well,
on
it's
it?
premiering. I don't know if it's going to be on it. I know that what's her name? Josh Seal is not coming back to Basketball Wives. Also, what's her name? Nicki Minaj's best friend is not coming back to Basketball Wives.
Brooke?
Brooke is not coming back.
Brooke is not coming back?
No, and they said that Brittany Renner might come back,
Oh
allegedly.
no, 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 no. I don't need
I
that.
don't get it though because last season was good. I don't care what no one says,
But Brittany Renner, it's like they already tried it and it did not work, and I don't want to see it. Like it was enough.
and I don't
Like
get why she would even want to come back because she seemed like she hated it. Not only that, right now isn't she in her like she's wearing like is that a hijab or whatever? Like she's like in her Muslim era
for
or
Pete's
something.
sakes, just bring back Susie and Royce. My God, it's like what's so hard about it?
I don't know if they can bring back Royce
Where
after
is
what she's been
Tammy?
doing.
Oh, where is Tammy?
Royce is feeling a little bit too much tea. I don't know. Like
A
that's
little bit too, and that's why I'm like,
that's
girl, shut up.
crazy.
You're pissing me off so bad. Like, save this for Basketball Wives and wait for them to bring you back so you can bring it up there. Like, my gosh, I don't know why she's doing that right now. And then, what's her name? Gloria? Is it Gloria's sister?
Doesn't she have her own Lord?
Yes. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Laura. She was fun, but Gloria, bring back Gloria. Listen,
I don't know what's going on, but I just know that I want Brooke back because this was a good last season.
I replace her with JT from the City Girls
She's too rich. She's above that.
because she's like a young Brooke. I feel
Pretty
like
as
they
fuck.
just, yeah.
Paid. Dress.
Damn, I'm gonna miss Brooke. Giselle, I'm not gonna lie. You know,
Yeah, you didn't even say her name right, so I know you're not gonna miss her. Just Seal.
Giselle. Oh, Giselle. I liked her.
I like the representation
Rosie,
that she brought.
Rosie,
Glorilla.
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 Shout out to Kendrick.
Lesbian Glorilla. Shout out to Kendrick always.
Every time I think about Memphis, I think of Kendrick.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Young Dolph. Glow. Big Glow.
yeah, well, that's it, guys. That's all I have.
Yeah, well, we hope that like in the new year, you set some realistic expectations for yourself. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. I wanted to ask you though, because I'm not this year, but I did last year. Are you doing the grapes?
Yes.
You ready?
Yep.
What do you have?
I got green grapes.
So you're doing the 12 grapes again.
Yeah, I already ate some too. So just in case. So I feel like it has to work this year. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but then I went to Aldi's and I got the grapes and I was like, I'm gonna do it. But this time I'm just doing green grapes.
God, now
I
like,
just I hope that they work because they didn't have the red one, so I had to do green.
well, yeah, I feel like green
So
grapes and
God,
grapes in general will work.
just give me something with the
Okay,
green
well, I'm
grapes.
doing collard greens and black eyed peas tomorrow.
Well,
So
yeah, that's something. And then you have to just like wash your clothes and stuff, I think you already have to do that.
Yeah, that's the automatic red underwear is a must.
And you said Sonic 3 they introduced Rouge.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
And the after
I
credit
need to
scene,
make sure that I'm not.
because you thought, oh, the end something happens with Shadow, and you're like, oh my god.
Is
And
Meg the
then
Stallion playing her?
no, it's not Meg.
I
It's
thought that
not
was the
anyone that I know.
perfect fit. I've been saying that forever. I'm like, Meg the Stallion should play Rouge.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Or
But
at least Beyonce.
I like the way you are. But I like the way that they like illustrated her. Cause I didn't know, cause she's sexy. Like
Hmm.
she be having her titties out and stuff.
Did
Like
she have it
usually.
this time?
No, it's like very family friendly. But it's drawn very
They're
well.
always doing that. Like,
It's just
show
a
them
sneak peek though.
titties.
It's Sonic. Damn. Please.
Family friendly, my ass. It's always been family friendly. Just because you have titties doesn't mean you can't be family friendly.
Yeah, you're correct. But I'm just saying that you don't have to go in there like the
Don't
slutty
look so hard.
green
Like,
M&M. Well, that's how I got upset about the green M&M when they made her like less slutty. I'm like, let the green
yeah.
M&M wear heels. Like, let her be a slut.
She was a little sex kitten, and then her lipstick would always be like,
Smudged a little
and
bit,
she would
giving
always part her
blowjobs.
lips slightly. Like that is how the green M&M is supposed to be.
Exactly. And now it's not. But yeah, y'all get your resolutions in order. Or if you don't want to make any, that's a great place to start. Just
No,
not
make
make
some.
any.
Guys, no,
I don't know.
please.
Sometimes you just don't need to change. Sometimes you have to show up. You gotta pop out and show niggas exactly who you are.
Damn, again. Yeah, guys, I have to do a change because this year.
It just depends on how your year went, I guess. Adjust accordingly. Me, I have to change some things.
Yeah, again,
Because
I'm
if
gonna have to.
what went down this year cannot happen again next
Oh,
year.
never. I would be humiliated if it did. It could not.
Financially, romantically, and personally, this and nutritionally,
Yeah.
because the amount of times that I had a Wingstop in the last 2 weeks is ungodly.
Or
Like
burger
this can
bites. Like it's been
never
something about random burger bites.
happen again.
All right, y'all. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025.
Yes. Let us know how the new year is, guys. You'll be listening to this in the future. We love you. Bye.
Booking.